Sesame Street Club, and are we ever glad to see you, because Humphrey is no longer stuck in traffic. We have kids from the Learning Tree here, and I'll tell you, those kids from the Learning Tree are lots and lots of fun. We just have so many fun and exciting things to do. We have people answering the phones that are our regular good old Channel 10 staff and volunteers, and we have someone special from Nevada Dance Theater here to help us out. So we'd like to say thank you to all of those people, and we'd like to say thank you to everybody at home who's made a contribution. Lots and lots and lots of kids have called in this week, and there goes the phones right now. You know, this is our very last day that we're going to be doing Sesame Street all the way till Christmas. So kids, if you were thinking about signing up, you better be very convincing today in asking your mom and dad if they would be willing to make a contribution to Channel 10. Why don't we come over here and meet some of these handsome kids from the Learning Tree. Who is this gorgeous young man?
Brandon.
Brandon, how old are you?
4.
4 years old. And you're just such a cute guy. Gosh, I don't know about you. I think we better keep you and put you on the show all the time.
No way.
No way? Okay, we'll let you go home. Who do you like to watch on Sesame Street? Do you have a favorite?
Big Bird.
Big Bird. I'll vote for Big Bird. And next to Brandon is the very beautiful
Casey.
Casey, how are you?
Fine.
Do you have a favorite person you like to watch? Who is it?
Gomer.
Gomer? Is he new? What does he look like? You mean Grover? Is it Grover? So I have a hard time keeping track of these guys sometimes. Grover? Okay, Grover. All right. The red guy, Elmo, he's pretty good, isn't he? We're looking at all these guys on our set. Who's this? 3 more that you like?
Corey.
Corey, how are you?
5.
Good. How old are you?
5.
5 years old, and you go to the Learning Tree. I asked one of the kids from the Learning Tree the other day if he had learned anything lately. Have you learned anything over there? What have you learned?
The leprechaun leaves gold.
That a leprechaun gives you gold if you catch him.
But you know what?
See, those kids at the Learning Tree. Okay, now, did you guys forget what I told you? Don't talk while we're trying to talk to you. You want to look out at the cameras and talk. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Ashley.
Ashley, how are you?
Fine.
You missed this exciting stuff that Corey told me about leprechauns.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Did you learn that at school too, Christina?
Yeah.
That was exciting. And what else have you learned? Anything?
Leprechauns.
You learned about leprechauns too. Anybody else think of something that you've learned? What about you, Stephanie?
Leprechauns.
You learned about leprechauns, and you're not taking any chances you have on a clover today, so nobody pinches you, huh? That was probably a sensible thing to do. How old are you, Stephanie?
5.
5 years old, and next to Stephanie is who?
Tasha.
Tasha. Is that tooth about to fall out or just what? Yeah. No? Oh, I don't know. It looks to me like it's not long for this mouth. Well, look over at Humphrey. He's ready for St. Patrick's Day, too.
Oh, yeah, it's just a wee bit of the Irish.
Bye-bye.
And,
Oh, I tell you, these kids forgot the rules. They forgot they're not supposed to talk to you while Humphrey's trying to talk to the kids at home.
Oh, yeah.
You guys need to be very quiet. Okay, Humphrey, they're ready.
Yep, I'll tell you what. I'll make my mom call, and you make your mom's call, and I bet my call gets into the phone before you. That's an old Irish ditty there.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
An Irish ditty?
Yes.
Very good. Well, we're glad that you knew it. You know, I think what's creating some of this excitement is the monitor. So if there's a spare body that wants to turn the monitor around, we might have a more calm group here. Ashley, how you doing? Are you pretty good? How old are you?
4.
4 years old. And you go to the Learning Tree. Have you learned anything lately? Anything special? Anything about leprechauns? Don't talk to Humphrey while we're trying to talk to the kids. And who's this?
Caroline.
Caroline doesn't go to the Learning Tree. She's a special guest star here today, aren't you? And you have a beautiful butterfly necklace. Do you have a favorite character that you like to watch on the show?
Snuffleupagus.
He is fun, isn't he? I like him too. And then let's see, who else we need to talk to? The handsome Chris. How old are you, Chris?
4.
4 years old. And who do you like to watch on Sesame Street? Anybody special?
Big Bird.
Big Bird's lots of fun. Don't forget to look over at that camera, because then everybody at home can see how handsome you are. Now let's see, who's this?
Keithy.
And how are you, Keithy?
Fine.
How old are you?
4.
4 years old. And I like your sweater. We're glad you came to see us today. And look who this is next to Keithy. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Cheryl.
Cheryl, how are you? Can you show them your necklace? I love it. Did you guys make that? Did you make it at school?
Wear it when I'm on Sesame Street.
You what?
Brendan's letting me wear it when I'm on Sesame Street.
Isn't that nice to share? Okay, let's find out who's next to you. Who's
Cody.
Cody, how you doing?
Fine.
Nobody's going to pinch you today, are they? No way. They wouldn't dare. Well, we're glad Cody came to see us, and we're glad that you boys and girls are doing such a good job of making the phones ring. Now, we know that during our last 2 breaks, that's when your parents get home from the office. So you might be thinking of nice ways that you could ask them if they'd like to make a contribution. Not whining kinds of ways, just really nice ways that you could ask. Isn't that right, Humphrey?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. In fact, you might say something like, Mom and Dad, you know how much I enjoy Sesame Street every day? Well, you know, Sesame Street doesn't have any commercials, Mom and Dad, and did you know what that means? That means that the public pays for it, and the public is you and me. So, Mom, would you do me a quick favor, even before you start to make dinner? Pick up the phone and call us here right now at Channel 10, and let's pledge some money to them and keep Sesame Street right here on the air every day.
Oh, that was great, Humphrey. That was great. We want to get over here and talk to Josh. He thought I was going to forget him, but I wasn't, huh? Can you look right out of the cameras, Josh? How old are you?
4.
4 years old. Do you have a favorite person you like to watch?
Mm-hmm.
Who is it?
Him.
You like to watch Humphrey. Isn't that nice, Humphrey? You just got to vote.
I love it. I love it. I'm a star.
Oh, I know.
Thank
You definitely are. Now, you like him too? Well, sometimes I ask different people different things. Good. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I like. I like it when the phones ring like they are right now. Can you listen to him? Turn around and listen to him. That's what we like to hear here at Channel 10. We like it when the phones ring and the operators are busy and lots of people are making donations to Channel 10. That's what makes us really happy. Now, I want to make sure that I've talked to all of these children, but I also want to make sure that you boys and girls at home realize what happens when you sign up as a new member of Sesame Street. For one thing, you get invited to all kinds of things at the studio. You get to be invited to come down like these kids do and be on the show. You get invited to special events that take place at the station, and you get your choice of some fun kind of premiums that just say thank you to you for signing up. Like maybe you'd like to have a Channel 10 digital watch. That's for a $30 contribution. Also for the $30 contribution, you might choose this backpack with the count on it. Or maybe you'd like Follow Big Bird, a kite. It's just kind of the perfect time of year for that. Now also, we have the visor and the t-shirt. We've had those for a long time. But you know, one thing we did, we changed them and we put Humphrey on there with some of his friends, and that made it even more fun to have. A new one this time is the apron with Cookie Monster and Big Bird and Grover, just getting ready for you to cook something fun in the kitchen with your mom, and those are all for $30 contributions. We also have some premiums that go along with the Shining Time station show. We have Thomas the Tank Engine and this little book. Those are for $30 contributions. Now, let's talk a minute about the $120 contributions. Those are big contributions. We know that. But kind of a lot of big things go along with those. I'm going to tell them to you quickly because we've only got just a minute left. There's Ernie's Big Mess. It's a video. There's an insulated lunch bag, and these are for the $120 contributions. Or there's this chair. Now, it's the director's chair. When you come down, when you make those $120 contributions, you get to come down to the studio and be videotaped, and then you're seen at the end of one segment of Sesame Street, and it's a lot of fun. Also, remember, when you sign up, we write your name on a cookie, and then we read your name on the air. Now, we talked to everybody over here, didn't we? Did everybody get a chance to say hello to the people at home? And Humphrey got a chance to show off a little bit of his Irish accent, and the phones got a good chance to ring, but boy, they could ring some more because we want to have lots of people make contributions. We'd like to thank you for coming and have you guys wave goodbye to the camera. Can you do that?
Sunny day, sweeping up